Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Donadoni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shot, surely! Missed by a fraction. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Donatoni. Gets into some space. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. Oh, split-second reaction.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's an imaginative pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa purring through the gears. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Villa clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Beckham goes short, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. That's really well cleared. He's tried one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Passes short and sharp. Good ball over the top. Can he finish? Drogba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that was vital. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Donatoni over to the other side, and it's Beckham. David Villa, now it's Drogba. Aims beyond the... He's having a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. David Villa! David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Sabitzer. In with the challenge. And he skips past his man, crosses it in, and he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well read, nice interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's the shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Borussia Dortmund have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And here's Bojan. Oh, it's come loose. And a goal here would be the ultimate. Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Villa, And he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball. No, he's overshot the green. Now it's Sabitzer. No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
2 added minutes have
Great
been
vision.
indicated.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, important interception. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his way. It's Drogba! Now, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
And a quick
even further.
reminder today,
I'd always
everybody,
be
to
inclined
make
to
sure
go
to
for
put any litter
the latter,
in the bins
go for a
provided.
third,
Thank you for your
especially with a full
cooperation.
half of football still to play.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20, Sabitzer.
Whistle goes,
Coming on
and
to
we start the
replace
second
him
half.
Number 10, Brad.
Donatoni, he has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bojan. Well, facing up to his adversary, this... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Drogba. No, he refuses to take the bait. Adeyemi. And they can counter here. Donatoni. And this is Bojan. Drogba. He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Some excellent tackling here, and that one... Gross! Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
And he shoots! Oh, and it... Goal! Look at the space here. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gross. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that's well seen too. Donatoni. Now he's got space here. And he's straight offside. Lovely pass. Adeyemi! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Gross. Passes coming off in quick succession. Adeyemi! Belletti. And it's Bojan. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Drogba. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Bojan. And this is Drogba. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Drogba clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's there to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Looking to play him in. And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's well spotted. Borussia Dortmund can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Beckham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Bojan. Real chance! Nicely weighted ball. Adams makes the interception. Kirkchu. That is lovely. Shot could be on. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. He's found the way. It's Drogba! And that is great goalkeeping.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Big header! And that has been knocked clear. Threads one in, and the through ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is that. Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick formidable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Chiellini making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here it is, crossed in. And he's managed to get free. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's a very... Vitz! Goal! Barcelona! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Boyan! He can get that clear. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a threatening ball. This might... Mbappe!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. Koulibaly gets it clear. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Played out towards the right wing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's having a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Searching pass he's played there. That's been cut out, well played. It's a really well-measured ball.
Patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Robertson. Hazard. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's been played through. Vitz. That has been cut short. Hazard. Kirkchu. He's going for goal! Oh, that was close. And it's Vitz. Rodri. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. And the shot! No mistake! Beckham. Donatoni. Great vision. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Koulibaly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Always onto this.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Rodri. Mbappe looking to play him in. Chiellini. And here's Azar. Robertson. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has found a way through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kukcu. Oh, they could break here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is a brilliant interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way past. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, what has happened? And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Surely now! He will be livid with himself.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Now it's Wirtz. Aims beyond the defence. And the through ball. He's found a way through. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. Puyol. Rodri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Konate. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a promising position. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's through here. And he's in on... It's Azar! It's anyone's ball now. Quality ball.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El
Maradona.
dorsal 8. El dorsal 14.
And it's Inzaghi.
El dorsal 22.
Knocks it into space.
Serán sustituidos por...
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Now it's
jugadores.
Maradona. And he's gone searching crossfield.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Messi. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's in a good position. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 4.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's tried one! Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Crosses it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Donadoni, looking for options for movement. Donadoni, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Drogba! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a trick.
Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So now the difference is 3. Filippo Inzaghi. That's a cute ball. That's a sharp pass. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, well played. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Looking to go full. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's become a case of men against boys. Tries to play it through. Now it's Inzaghi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. And that is that. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team.
Great chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And this Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Perez. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the decent chance! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Donadoni goes short. Goes for a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ruben Neves. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Julie. Well, that looks... Roll! In he goes again! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what... David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia have their second corner now. He gets big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. And he's away. Look at the space here. Oh, that's neat. And it's Ruben Neves. And he's well positioned here. Fernando shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Indonesia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Boyan.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he skips past his man.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Raul. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Azar tries to pass it through. Chance! They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Donatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sharp pass. Perez. Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's Azar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh no, what has happened here? And it's half-time here.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 21, Fernando.
And that's the start of another 45
number
minutes.
11, Raul.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Coming on the field, number 6,
Played in deep.
number 14,
Beckenbauer with the clearance.
number
Knocks it into
7,
space.
Kutchu.
This is Mohamed Salah. He is through here.
Number 18, Mohamed Salah.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. Hazard. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's been cut out, well played.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Kutchu. Played back in. Donatoni. Probing pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a shot! Second goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead.
Real chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And he's managed to get rid. And they've got a throw. Now it's Maradona. Now, can they get him away? Looking for a runner. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has found him in acres of space. Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Khan claims it without any fuss.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front foot. Hazard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
David Villa. And Boyan! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good take in a good area. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
This might spell danger. Out to the left it goes.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great ball if he can get there. Chiellini gets across and deals with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu. Good. And he shoots! He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Shot, surely! Goal, Italy! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's Rui Costa. And here's Del Piero. Donatoni. Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's been played through. Can he finish? Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Donatoni. He's found a way through. And a chance! And he's straight offside. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the shot's on here. Big chance! Goal, Italy! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Italy go into the lead. Donatoni crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. He's had it taken off him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Del Piero. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Takes a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that... And the finish! It's a throw-in. That is decidedly lacking.
Del Piero really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge is onto this. Oh, look at the... Rui Costa! Beckham. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Now it's Donatoni. Searching pass he's played there. And he's cut it out. And that has left him in a heap. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Del Piero. This is promising. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. Pirlo. Shot could be on. Real chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Well, every chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Produces a cross. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away...
And a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Drogba certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
He rises! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So what can they make of this? Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. Del Piero. Rummenigge. Rodri. Beckham. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Oh, well played, well played. Belletti. Belletti. Probing pass. Rodri finds himself offside. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini gets it away. And here's Donatoni. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, wonderful effort.
Hello, bro. Hello.
Del Piero can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Donadoni. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Chiellini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cristiano Ronaldo with 2 goals already to his name. And reclaimed it in a trice. Donadoni in acres of space. Chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Donadoni shapes to shoot! There's the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, here we go. Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Italy are having a ball here. Beckham looks to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. He's having a go. Keeper is right behind it. Del Piero. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Succumbs to the pressure. Seedorf. And time is up. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.